I'm Julie Goodnight. I'm well into my 50s and I've lived my whole life on horse farms. So trust me when I tell you, I've learned a lot about manure management over the decades. Composting manure takes a lot of space and it creates an unsightly, smelly, and pest-breeding factory for both flies and rodents. Eventually, you have to remove or spread the compost pile, which can be very expensive. We started spreading our manure rather than composting it over 8 years ago. Once we saw the compact spreaders made by Millcreek, designed just for horse owners, it seemed like a no-brainer to switch to spreading. You only need about 1 acre for 1 to 2 head of horses in order to recycle your manure back into the earth and return the nutrients to the soil. We bought our Millcreek spreader back in 2005, and it's been operating 365 days per year for over 8 years since then. That's more than 3,000 trips around this field. The average horse produces about 50 pounds of manure a day, plus wet bedding and soiled hay. For us, that comes to about 600 pounds a day, or 1.8 million pounds of muck that we've spread with this spreader over the last 8.5 years. Why did we choose Millcreek? Well, they were established clear back in 1985, and Millcreek was the first company to make compact spreaders specifically for the horse industry. They were then and are now the leaders in the field, so to speak. And most importantly, they're 100% made in the USA. Other compact spreaders have come on the market since then, but none can live up to the design and rigors of use of the Millcreek spreaders. We have a 9-stall barn, so we bought the 37G model. That's Millcreek's larger compact spreader, but they make both smaller and larger spreaders too. In fact, Millcreek makes 8 different spreaders to meet the needs of most horse operations, whether big or small. We average about 8 horses at our place, and this is 24 hours worth of manure, shavings, and old hay from all our stalls and turnout pens. It's the perfect height for lifting heavy muck buckets over the wall easily, while still being able to cram a lot of stuff into the spreader. I live in the Colorado mountains, so the winters here are long and hard. But we spread manure 365 days a year through mud, snow, or ice. Amazingly, this spreader even breaks up the frozen piles. We pull our spreader with a 4-wheel drive ATV, but you could pull it with a garden tractor or a utility vehicle. It does not require a PTO. It's low on maintenance. All we do is oil the chain and check connections every 2 to 3 months. It has a polyvinyl floor that never rots or rusts. In fact, the floor has a lifetime warranty. Rhino coatings on the sides prevents a mucky buildup and helps you keep it clean. The Rhino coating itself has a 10-year warranty. My Millcreek spreader is an important piece of equipment that we rely on 365 days a year. After nearly a decade of experience, I can certainly vouch for the quality and reliability of Millcreek manure spreaders.